What did you decide you wanted to, the format sort of is what it is. There is a format for those late night shows that is pretty indestructible, that works really well. What were the elements that you knew right away you wanted to bring to it that was going to set this show apart?
Well, mostly we wanted it to be fun. Like, if our show was going to be anything, we wanted it to just be joy. Like, we wanted our currency to be joy that we were selling. We wanted, and so that's why, and we would think a lot about Stephen's show and David Letterman's show, and we think, well, that's coming from a Broadway theatre. And we knew that Stephen was going to be very political, and we were like, well, why don't we bring all our guests out at the same time to try and make it perhaps a slightly more organic conversation, and
which is sort of a more British thing.
Yeah,
that
for
happens
sure.
there much more than here.
Absolutely, and I'm not been influenced by Johnny Carson or Jay Leno or Alan Parr, Jack Parr, any of those people. I've just been. My influences are Michael Parkinson and Jonathan Ross and Graham Norton. So we just wanted, absolutely. And we just wanted our show to feel like a fun place. And also we just thought our show has to be a show that launches at 12:35, but people can enjoy it all day on their phones, on their computers, and make a show that excludes no one. Because to make a show that only plays to an audience at 12:35 would be futile. Like, who's your competition? It's just people choosing to be awake, So we were like, well, this is where our show is, and we have our audience here, but we want our audience to be everywhere and everybody. And I feel very lucky that we get to make a show now where those things are, where people can enjoy the show on those devices,